I didn't know if I would ever actually tell any of these stories on here. For those who know me, I have been battling for men's and fathers' rights for a very long time. And I wound up on the Manicured Moms feed yesterday in a video where she was talking about a really wild child support case. And so there was questions about mine. Now, I'm in Oklahoma, and the laws have since been changed. So we get a letter in the mail. Actually, I take that back. He got a phone call first from CPS in her county, and they called to ask questions. They were looking for the father of her kids. She had 2 kids, no fathers for them, and she had listed 5 other men that were possible fathers for this particular child and never listed him, never put him down as a possibility. But they looked in her records check and seen where she had been married to him at one point in time, because they were married, and she got pregnant a month after the divorce was finalized, and before that there was a restraining order in place. So no possible contact. So they ruled him out. They said that he was ruled out. Well, when it come time to file the paperwork and they didn't have any biological father to put down, they put his name down. And when we tried fighting that to find out why they put his name down, and they told us that he didn't need to go to court, it was just a misunderstanding. It was just so they could remove the kids from her care. And then he gets a letter from Child Support Enforcement that he's going to have to start paying child support, $50 at the time. That's what they did. And so we still fought it. We still went to court, and she was angry. She was angry when we showed up in court, and she wasn't expecting us there. And it was being exposed that she was having her kids removed, for one, to us, and that she didn't know who the father was of her child, for another. She ran out of court crying, and anyways, we wound up fighting it for a while, and then we're like, $50, whatever. We will let that be. And then a few years later, we get another letter where they're upping it not only to like $300 a month, but then they're also going to make him pay for this kid's health care as well. So we already have 5 of us in the home. So putting him on actually added extra that was taken out of his paycheck for that health care. And he had already told them, he told them a long time ago he would do a DNA test, and they never did send him to do one. Well, they put it in the paperwork. They had a whole big switch up of workers as they go through, social workers consistently. They had a whole switch up, and it was put in the paperwork that he never showed up. Well, he was never served with the papers for the DNA test. So I will get into that on the next part of this.